Hi, I'm kchoi. Welcome back to my channel. We're doing an updated apartment tour today because I've made some renter-friendly DIY upgrades around the apartment, so I wanted to share those with you. For some background context, my husband and I moved into this apartment at the end of January, and it's currently the beginning of August when I'm filming this, so we've been here for about 6 months. I will link version 1.0 of this apartment tour in the description box, and I'll also link the video for our previous apartment that we lived in before this one. In addition to the DIY updates I made around the place, I was also kindly gifted some new pieces from articles, so I will share those with you as we go through the tour. I'm gonna walk on over to the front door again and I'll show you what changes I've made. If you saw the previous version of this apartment tour, then this should all look familiar. I don't remember if we switched the light covers before the previous video, but we got these like really pretty fluted light covers just because the existing ones were a little ugly, so that was a really quick, easy change that didn't require changing the fixture itself. Something that we added was this ruggable runner, and I did a video where I set this all up, so you might have seen this already, but it just is not in the previous apartment tour. I got it in this like forest green, and there's like hints of red or burgundy in this. I just wanted some richness to the space. And right above it, I have this decennial print that happens to pick up the green and red in the rug. So I just thought that was a perfect spot for it. As I turn the corner here, this is also new, but I did set this up in another video in the past. But it's just this console table that seriously fits so perfectly in this area. I mean, it's like off by like, you know, half an inch or so, but it just fits so nicely. And then it's a great way to just cover up the eyesore of my electric scooter. There isn't really anywhere else to put the scooter, like it doesn't fit in the closet or anything. So this is just a perfect way to hide it. And then on top of the console, I have this mirror that I thrifted from Facebook Marketplace, and just love how big it is, and I think it just fills out this space really nicely. And a few more little accessories here, like a candle. I've got my fabric cactus that my friend hand makes with her mom. I'll link her shop in the description box. And then another little decennial print here that I just think looks really cute, especially with the cactus. And then we were starting to get into the main part of the apartment, and this is also where I made some changes. So this mirror was previously in the bedroom, and it's temporarily here right now. I might get rid of it and sell it on Facebook Marketplace, but just placed it here for the time being. And right next to it is this shelf that we just had in the old apartment. So just try to make use of things that were already existing. But the difference is this shelf used to be right across the way next to what's the bathroom right here on the left. So these two items used to be switched, and I think this just fits so much better because this dresser contains towels and bed sheets, and it just makes more sense to be here, like between the bedroom, which is that room over there, and the bathroom. I'm still organizing this shelf, but I've started to put some kitchen items as well because, you know, as with a lot of New York kitchens, there isn't too much space. So this also just makes more sense to be kind of near the kitchen and little utility closet. So we've got some kitchen goods here, some decor items. Again, still figuring this part out, but it just feels like a much better use of the space, and I can like see the things on the shelf, whereas when that shelf used to be right here, it just wasn't really a good use of space, and this is so much better. Oh, and next to the shelf, I just store this stepladder and laundry drying rack, and there isn't really another place to put it, but I'm fine. I think that works for our purposes. We'll head over to the kitchen, and this is where I did a lot of little DIY updates. So on the floor, you can see we've got some peel and stick tile that I chose in like a nice checkerboard pattern just to play into like the old retro-ness, I guess, of the apartment. These floors, I think, were like a beige color. I will insert some footage of the before so you can see the difference. And then on the countertops, I also did some peel and stick contact paper. These used to be a dark gray, and so I just wanted to brighten it up a bit. Again, I'll show what it looked like before so you can see the side by side. And you honestly shouldn't look too closely at my contact paper application skills because they're not very good, but I think it looks nicer, much nicer than it did before. I also got these silicone stove gap covers to, of course, cover the gap between the counter and the stove, and that just makes cooking so much less stressful. I did not empty the dish rack before filming this video, but honestly, the dish rack is usually full versus empty, so I guess you can just see what it normally looks like. And we're gonna turn around now and take a look at the updates to the bathroom. So here we also did some peel and stick tile. Let me turn on the light. And this one's supposed to emulate the look of penny tile. So we've got like a black, white, and gray pattern with a gray bath mat that I got to match. And then everything else I believe is the same. I do have this really nice bathroom caddy from Yamazaki that they sent over to me. And I love it because you get all this storage on the inside, but it is just totally concealed when you're looking at it like this. We're gonna head over now into the living room. And the living room here, for the most part, is the same. So all of this should look pretty much the same as the previous apartment tour, but where we've made some changes is actually in this dining room area. So behind the dining room area, we put up this peel and stick wallpaper that has this like geometric design with a nice neutral color palette. And above the dining table, we have a mirror. And this is actually one of the pieces that Article sent over. It's the Mirror Natural Mirror. It has this nice natural woven frame, which I think again goes along with the nice wood and neutral tones kind of throughout the apartment. And I wouldn't say that my style is super boho, but I do think that a little touch of boho is nice, and I think it just adds some softness. Like I was looking at some other mirrors that were like frameless or had like a heavier metal frame, but I think this just brings some like airiness and lightness to the room, so I love it. And I just love how big it is. Like I just feel like it makes a really nice statement here above the table. The table is also from Article, but this I got from Facebook Marketplace, and the chairs are like an assortment. These ones are from Article, Facebook Marketplace, and then the others are from different dealers. I will link everything I can in the description box. Again, the living room is pretty much the same, but I added this white and green checkered blanket. I saw it from TikTok, so I had to get it because it was so cute. And I love that it coordinates with the green in this pillow, which was another piece that Article sent over. This is the Koa Fern Green large pillow, and it's a handmade pillow. It has this like green with white stripes and kind of like a mauve color accented throughout. And I just thought it fit perfectly with the armchair because I love the armchair, and I think the light gray works out really well with the rug and everything. But I just wanted to add a little pop of color here, and it honestly fits so nicely, especially because this armchair is really deep. So I feel like this just gives like a little extra back support if needed. Right next to the armchair is my desk, and so this is where I work every day. In a recent day in my life as a consultant vlog, I told you about these items from Grove Made, so I'll link that info in the description box again, and I'll link that vlog so you can get more details. But I just got some desk accessories that really help complete my desk area. All right, we're gonna walk past our TV, our media console, which nothing has really changed here, and we're gonna go into the bedroom. So when you walk into the bedroom, we have my mirror that I DIY'd. I did a video on this, and I just made like a faux window pane mirror. And here's where I keep my skincare and makeup. It's kind of like my makeshift vanity. Now, because this corner can be a little bit dark, it probably doesn't show up that dark on camera, but if you can see right there, the light is blocked by this wall here. So I chose this sconce from Article. It's a plug-in wall-mounted sconce. Turn it on for you there. And so it just helps provide me a little extra light as I'm getting ready here. So it's honestly perfect. And this is called the Beano brass sconce. So you can see it has like this brass exterior. As I mentioned, this is a plug-in sconce, so it just plugs into the wall right there. But the cord is this nice like textured material. So it honestly feels like very luxe, even though it's exposed like this. And I just use like a little command strip to mount the switch to the wall just to make it a little easier to turn on and off. And it has a built-in LED bulb so it won't get hot, and you can also tilt the the sconce like this as you need to. So I love that I can get a little bit of light in this space, and it also is very space saving because it's just mounted to the wall. We're gonna walk into the main part of the bedroom now, and this is a new mirror that we replaced that other mirror outside with, and it's much bigger. I don't know if you can tell, maybe if I show the side by side with the other video. This is another beautiful piece from Article. It's called the Bow Walnut Mirror, and it's made out of solid wood with a walnut stain, and it also has these buffalo leather straps. It's kind of like a pebbled leather, as you can see, and it just adds this nice like texture to the mirror. And at the tips here, there's also these metal caps with a brass finish, and you can see the same thing on the bottom as well. So yeah, I love this. Yeah, I'm obsessed. If we look next to the mirror on the nightstand, this lamp is another piece that Article sent over. Let me actually turn it on for you so you can get the full effect. I love the pattern here. This is called the Perforate Brass Table Lamp. It's this cylindrical metal shade that has this like punched hole design that creates these really cool patterns on the wall here. This one has that same black textile cord as the sconce that I showed you earlier. I just love that it brings this soft light into the room. And let me turn off actually the main light. So if we have the lights off and this table lamp is on, it just has a nice little mood to it. And you can see like the design it shows on the table as well. It's like a beautiful sun. So I love this piece so much. And I just think it's a nice, unique take on a table lamp. And then we have our nice wall of dressers. It's actually 3 dressers. We've got 2 that have these 6 drawers. So one right here and then one at the end. And then this one in the middle just has 3 drawers, but they're all like the same line from IKEA, so it just works out really nicely. I think one of my favorite things that we've added to the apartment since the last video is this projector, and let me show you what it looks like. You can just watch shows and movies from bed, and because the screen here is so big, it's really comfortable to watch. In our previous apartment, we had a TV on a dresser across from our bed, and you just always had to be sitting up in bed to watch comfortably. But with this, I can lie down and watch pretty comfortably. And honestly, for a projector, like the quality of it is pretty crisp. So again, this is like, I think one of my favorite updates that we've made to the apartment. And yeah, it's just a really nice way to watch shows and movies. Hope you like all the updates I made to the apartment, as well as all the beautiful pieces that Article sent over. I really love all the pieces that I've chosen from Article, and I feel like everything just goes really well together, whether I've gotten it gifted from Article or if I purchased it on my own. And I love that they don't just have furniture, but they also have really nice decor pieces like the mirrors and the pillow and lamps. Everything's really high quality and it's designed to last you a long time. The delivery was super easy and they brought everything into the apartment, which is very, very appreciated, because especially the big floor-length mirror in the bedroom, that box was so huge, so it was nice that they just brought it directly to the apartment. Speaking of delivery, Article ships almost anywhere in the USA and Canada for a flat rate of $49 or for free for orders over $999. I'll link all the new Article pieces that I showed you, as well as the other existing pieces that I had in the apartment. So check those out in the description box, and thank you so much to Article for making it so easy for me to make my space look beautiful. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed version 2 of this apartment tour, and let me know in the comments which upgrades you liked the most, whether it was a DIY or new decor. And let me know if you have any other creative ideas for the space, because I feel like it's just a constant work in progress, and I already have like a list of more things that I want to do, so I'd love to know what your thoughts are as well. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!